Hi, I'm Mike DeSimone.
And I'm Jeff Jensen, and together we're the World Wine Guys.
Welcome to our show, World Wine Guys, What We're Drinking.
Well, it's November. We had Halloween last week, and as you can see, some of us are a little bit not ready for the cool weather.
We are wearing a dark color.
Yeah, but Mike's got his sweater on. I guess he has more Sicilian blood than I do, for sure.
Right.
I think I have more Nordic blood.
Yes.
But that said, it's fall, okay? It's November, and we're starting to get to the point where we want to cook bigger, heartier type meals.
Ooh, does that mean there's going to be a pot of chili on the stove soon?
Absolutely. And speaking of pots of chili, let's talk about the first one because I think this one would go perfect with a pot of chili.
Okay, so this is Santa Giulia Reserva Mountain Blend. It's from the Uco Valley in Argentina.
Right.
It's a sub-region of Mendoza.
Yep.
And it's a blend of Malbec and Cabernet Franc.
Right. This is 70% Malbec and 30% Cabernet Franc. And this is grown on pretty high mountain slopes. This is between 3,000 and 4,500 feet in elevation.
Yeah, and as we've talked about before, when you've got high elevation vines, even though you've got hot days, it gets very cool at night, and that helps the grapes to retain their acidity and keep the bright, fresh flavors.
So speaking of bright, fresh flavors, I've been smelling this, and I'm getting like a lot of like red plum, black raspberry, cassis.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's dig in and give that a sip.
Cheers.
And cheers to all of you. Thank you for watching.
Cheers.
Thanks for all the likes, comments, and shares. Cheers.
Thank you. Oh, that's really nice.
It is. You know, those, what you just talked about, like the plums and the raspberry and everything, that really continues. You've got dark fruit, you've got plums and berries on the palate. Right. Just a little bit of vanilla, too.
Yeah.
Really
this is
nice.
Really a beautiful wine. And, you know, as we said, I think this would go great with a pot of chili or pizza night. You know, this is
it's great for pizza night. Also, pulled pork sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Ribs, anything like that.
Something, like barbecue-y and fall-y, because this is a great priced wine. And you can get this at SaratogAWine.com, and it's $10. So this is a great pizza chili wine. What do you think?
I agree. All right, so let's move to Portugal now, and this is Quinta do Crasto Douro Reserva. And so this is from the Douro Valley in Portugal. It is a blend of native grapes, indigenous grapes. It's a lot of the same grapes that go into the sweet port wine. They're now making dry wines within that region.
And these are old vines. These vines, the average age of these vines is about 70 years old. So when a vine is older, it produces quality fruit, but it doesn't produce a lot of quantity. So these are very low yielding vines.
Yeah, this is aged in French and American oak for 18 months. And really on the nose, you really get that. There's some spice in there, there's some clove, and there's some vanilla.
Rich, ripe blackberry.
There's the fruit as well, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, ripe blackberry and cassis. Well, let's give that a taste.
Let's give this a try.
Cheers and cheers.
Cheers, thanks. Ooh, the first thing I noticed, this has really nice heft on the palate.
It does, it's really full in the mouth.
It's got a really nice body, it's got really beautiful, it's voluptuous. I think that's the best way
I would give it voluptuous. And it's got those dark fruit flavors. Again, we've got the plum, we've got the blackberry, we've got the cassis, but you also have that vanilla and the clove and the spice on there.
Yeah, some cinnamon coming from the barrel aging. And this is actually I would think that this one would go better like with an amazing steak on the grill. Yeah. Like a porterhouse or something like that. Really a nice rich steak.
Absolutely. Yeah. Or even I know it's I know that the French people are going to get mad at me, but this would go great with stew, and I would have it with boeuf bourguignon as well.
But we couldn't use the Burgundy wine. We have to use a Portuguese wine.
Exactly.
So we could call it boeuf Portuguese.
There we go.
How would that be?
Sounds good. So this one you can get at bedfordwines.com, and it's $35.
Super wine. super wine from the Douro Valley.
Okay, now you said something about my me having that Sicilian blood
Yes,
and
yes.
needing a sweater as soon as it gets cool. And now we have a wine from Sicily, and this is Fiora di Sisa Gran Macenti.
Right. You said that really well.
Thank you very much. Well, I am, although I don't speak so much Italian, I can pronounce rather well.
Well,
And this is the grape variety is Perricone or
right.
Perricone.
How many people out there have drank a wine, a Perricone variety? It's a lot of different grapes that we're having, in Italy and, Turkey and all the countries, throughout
This
Europe.
one, anybody who's had, odds are if you've had a Nero d'Avola, you
Mhm.
have actually drank Perricone and not known it,
Right.
because this is actually often blended with Nero d'Avola,
Right.
and wines normally only have to be, depending on the country, 75 to 85% of the main grapes.
So this is the
usually a blending partner.
So this is the majority. This is Perricone.
Yeah.
So this is again a very rich wine. I've been smelling it, and we tasted it before, so we kind of know that this is a really
Yeah, but this has a
full-bodied
little bit more.
wine
This
as
is
well.
kind of brighter though. This has a little bit more like strawberry and even pomegranate. Rather
and
than those, like,
cranberry. You're right. Yeah,
very
absolutely.
bright. So let's cheers to you and
Cheers.
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 Mm.
That's really fruity.
Yeah, fruity, and it's got really good acidity as well.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's a really nice wine. With this one, I'm thinking like the baked ziti.
Baked ziti, yeah, because the acidity in this would really hold up to tomato
Right.
sauces. I mean, baked ziti, lasagna,
Yes.
chicken parm,
Yep.
any of that stuff. Would be
Chicken
terrific.
parm would be really good, or even like spaghetti and meatballs.
There we go.
This is which, as everyone knows, is not really an Italian dish. It's an Italian American dish. So this wine you could get at gowanuswines.com, and it's $23 a bottle. So it's a great price. I think that these are all great wines for fall. Great wines that go with great foods. And it is getting a little bit warmer. Maybe I'll actually
No,
put on-
Jeff, it's getting cooler.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
we're
warm.
drinking wines to warm us up.
We're drinking wine syrup. It is getting a little bit cooler. Maybe I'll, start putting on a sweater pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm holding my breath on that one. And until next week, I'm Mike DeSimone.
And I'm Jeff Jensen, and cheers to you.
Cheers.